Adair knows physics, but Nolan knows pitching.
I grip all my pitches differently. A lot of people try to grip their pitches the same so they can take the sign with the ball behind their back and not have to worry about hiding it. I throw my fastball. I'm different from a lot of people is that I don't have real long fingers, and I throw the ball back in my hand. There's not a lot of gap there. I don't get it out on my fingertips like that. So I throw it like that, and I throw my fastball with all four seams, so when the ball comes off like that, it has a good tight rotation, and you want the ball to appear that it has a ride to it, or as you hear people say, a rising fastball. What it is, it just doesn't drop as fast as other ones. And so that's basically how I throw my fastball. Sometimes if I want to try to run it in on a hitter, I'll throw it with a two-seam fastball, and because of the way it comes out, you'll get more movement on the ball, either in or in on a right-hander or away from a left-hander. Now, I don't throw a slider, but I throw a curveball, and I choke it a lot like that in my hand. And this finger here just lays on the ball. There's no pressure on it. Your pressure points are on this finger here and on your thumb. And the only difference in a fastball release and a breaking ball release is your wrist position. People think you twist your wrist and snap the ball, but you don't. On a fastball, the ball comes through like this. On a curveball, the only difference is you turn your wrist. And it comes out on a curveball, it comes out like this. Where on a fastball, it comes out with your hand behind it like this. So it's just your wrist position, curveball, to a fastball. Now my changeup, I learned to grip on it. I always had a problem with my changeup throwing it too hard and being inconsistent. Changeup needs to be 10 to 15 miles an hour slower than the velocity on your fastball. Really, it needs to be 15 below, but if you throw it down at 10 miles an hour, it's very effective. So I use it as a rule of thumb. It has to be below 10 miles an hour, and it has to be down by the knees. And I throw mine what they call circle change, and I hold it like that, where this finger isn't even on the ball, and I hold it tight. And the ball comes out of my hand. You throw it with your position the same, your wrist position as a fastball, and when it comes out, it comes off like this, and my middle finger here is the last release point on the ball. Well, I put it on this seam to try to get it to come out that way. So what it has is this type of rotation, and what it'll do is it'll also sink and act kind of like a screwball to a left-hander. And it's been a very effective pitch for me, and it's gotten better and better.